Hello everybody, it's Ellie and welcome to my first dance tutorial. A lot of you guys have been requesting that I do a dance tutorial, so I finally decided to do one for BTS's new song, Butter. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to comment down below and let me know if you'd like me to do another dance tutorial. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that.
Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that.
Break it down.
Alright, let's get started. So, to start, we're going to be standing at the very right of where your dance area is. And go ahead and face all the way to the left. And turn your head to face the front. Pop your left leg out so it forms an angle, and then have your thumb up to your lip like you're going to brush something across your face. And you're going to wait here for 4 counts. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5, you're going to take the left leg that's sticking out, and you're going to walk forward. As you do that, you're also going to take your thumb and brush it across your lip. So that's on 5. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on 6, you're going to bring your hand down to your other hand and then bring your right leg across. So now you're facing the back. So from here, from 5, on 6, you turn around and face the back. And as you do that, your hands are going to just kind of be holding together in front of your stomach. So from the top, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then on 7, you're going to wait here for 1 count, but on and, so 7 and 8, you're going to turn your head so it faces the right. So that's kind of fast. So that's 5, 6, 7, and on you're going to look to the right. From the top, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. From here, I'm going to scoot over. You're going to be doing a lot of walking towards your left, so make sure you have plenty of space. From here, on the next 8 count, you're going to turn around and bring your left leg forward so you begin to walk. As you do that, bring your left arm, and it's going to be doing a scooping motion for the next 4 counts. So from here, that's 1. As you do that, bring your right hand, and like you did in the beginning, brush it across your face. So from here, that's 1. On 2, you're going to walk forward with your left leg, and as you do that, scoop your hand again. So that's 1, 2. Sorry, this part is actually incorrect. Instead of walking left, right, left, you should walk left, 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 like how Jungkook does it here. Please do that instead of what I'm demonstrating. The next hand motion you're going to do, you just brush your hand across your face. You're going to flick it several times. So that's 1, 2. On 3, keep walking with your left leg and scoop your arm again. But this time, instead of flicking your hand, you're going to kind of brush it down your body. So from the top, that's 1, 2, 3. On 4, you're going to switch your legs. You're not going to walk anymore. You're going to kind of pop back. And your hand is going to stop moving as well. So it's just going to rest here from where you last scooped. Your hand, which brushed across your leg, is going to come back out and be kind of bent. As you do that, you're going to look back to your right. So starting from the walking, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. From here, you're going to stop doing the scooping motion with your arm. And this time, instead of walking forward with your left leg, you're going to walk forward with your right leg. So you just come here, you're going to walk forward with your right leg, and this time you're kind of like sneaking, so like a criminal undercover. From here, you're going to walk with your right leg and kind of sneak forward with your left arm. So it's going to be opposites here. So this is on 5. And this hand, which just came out here, you're just going to put it down. So from the top, where we begin walking, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 6, you're going to do 6 and 7. So instead of walking on each count, you're going to go on the 6 and 7. So a little faster. You're going to walk forward with your right leg and your left arm, and then your left leg with your right arm, and then your right leg with your left arm, and then your left leg with your right arm. So the counts for that are 5, 6, and 7, 8. So on the 6 and 7, that's a little faster than the 5, 6. So from here, that's 5, 6, and 7. On 7, instead of scooping your arm to the right of your body, you're going to scoop it more towards the front of your body. So that's 7, and then 8, you're going to stop walking, and then pop back again. Similar how you did it to on 4 earlier. So let's go from 5 again, and then from the beginning of the walking. So that's 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, let's go from the top where we begin walking. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. All right, from here, you're going to hop, hop. So to do that, you're going to bring your left hand, which was here, you're going to bring it to your chin and flick your head up. So that's 1. As you do that, bring your right leg, which is over here, and bring it across your left leg. As you do that, your legs, which are a little bent right now, they're going to straighten. So you're like popping up. So from here, that's on 1. Then you're going to do a similar leg motion, this time with your left leg. It's going to come up. But instead of bringing your right hand or your left hand to your chin, you're going to bring your right hand to your shirt. And you're going to tug on your shirt as if you're pulling yourself up by your shirt. So that's on 1, and then here, 2. Make sure you bring your head up again, even though you don't have your hand on your chin. So from there, that's 1, 2. From here, on treble, that's 3 and. You're going to keep your legs where they are, but just kind of pivot. So you're going to turn on your toes to the left and then to the right. As you do that, bring your hands to in front of your chest and make sure they're angled slightly, and then you're going to hit as your legs move. So that's from here, that's 1, 2, 3, and. From here, you're going to put your hands down and tilt your head to the right. And you can also look there a little bit as well, so a little bit angled. So that's on 4. On and, so 4 and, 4 and. You're going to turn the rest of your body to face the right. As you do that, bring your right hand up. So it forms a loose fist, not exactly a fist, and not like out straight. So that's 4 and. And then you can have your left hand by your belt area. So from here, that's on 1, 2, 3 and, 4 and. From here, you're going to do on 5, you're just going to hit once. So bring your left leg, which was over here, and bring it in. As you do that, you're going to bring your right hand, which is back here, and bring it in as well. And then as you do that, your body's going to kind of naturally curl in on itself slightly. So that's 5. On and, you're going to come back out here again. And on 6, you're going to do a similar motion, but instead of bringing your left leg up, it's going to stay on the floor. But your right hand is still going to hit back in. So that's 5 and 6. Notice how my body still curls in on 6, even though I'm not bringing my left leg up. So going from here slowly, that's 1, 2, 3 and, 4 and, 5 and 6. Here on 7, I'm just going to turn around and reset for the next part, which is Taehyun's part. So let's go one more time from this part. That's on 1, 2, 3 and, 4 and, 5 and, 6 and, 7, 8. And then on 1 and 2 of the next 8 count, I'm going to continue walking back to my spot. So let's do that part one more time and then go from the walk-in and then the beginning. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8, 1, 2. All right, going from here, we're going to begin walking. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. 1, 2. All right, and now let's start from the beginning where we're standing at the very edge with our thumb to our lip. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2. All right, at the next 8 count, we're going to stand here for 3 and 4. You can kind of group out a little bit, or if you have sunglasses, you can put them on like Taehyun does. Or if you want to do one of the other members, they're facing the back here. And then on 3 and 4, you would turn around. So here for 3 and 4, we're just grouping out. On 5, we're going to take a step forward with our left leg. Here we should have both our hands by our belt area and then walk forward. 1, so or that's on 5. That's 5, and then on and 6, we're going to tap our toe here and then step. So kind of like our foot caught on something and then steps. So that's 5 and 6, and then we will do the same thing for 7 and 8. So 7 and 8. Here, our hand movements are going to be, your right hand is going to stay at your belt area the whole time, and your left hand on and 6 and 8 is going to swoop down and kind of push your body out to the side and back. So that's going to look like 5 and 6, 7 and 8. As you do that, make sure your body doesn't just come to the back and doesn't just come to the side either. You want to lean back to your right, like your arm is pushing you that way. So one more time, that's 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Here on the next one, you're going to jump out by kicking your left leg out and jumping so your feet are shoulder width apart. So that's going to be on one hand. From there, with just one hand, our right hand is going to come up from the belt area and brush across our forehead like we're flicking off sweat. It's going to come down and then flick out so it's about waist level, not too high up and not down low. So that's 1 and 2 and. On 3, we're going to bring our right leg in to meet our left leg. So that's 1 and 2 and 3. On 4, we're going to step back with our right leg and then bring our left leg around in a kind of circle. So we just did 1 and 2 and 3, 4, and as we do 4, we're bringing our left leg around. And as we do that, our hand, which is out here, flicking off our sweat, is going to come back to our belt area. So from here, that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4. And now we're here. On 5, we're going to kind of jump, not like an actual jump, but just to add momentum to this move. So it's going to be a semi-body roll, not really. Mainly, the main thing we're doing is just rolling our shoulders back. So on 5, we're doing a small jump and rolling our shoulders back. And then as we do that, we kind of lean back as well, and then we settle here. So from here, that is 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. On 6 and, we're going to flick our shoulder twice. So that's 6 and then 7, 8, we're going to reset. So coming from the jumping part, that's 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Perfect. Now let's go from here where we're walking. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Perfect. Now Now let's put it together with the beginning of the verse 1, and then let's go with music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8.
Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that.
Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that.
Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm not too hard to do. I got the superstar glow, so ooh, do the boogie.
Alright, next up is the pre-chorus. This part is pretty small and it is repeated a second time, so don't worry about this, you got this. Here, we're going to jump out on 1. So we've just come back and reset to a standing position. We're going to jump out with our legs a little bit further than shoulder length apart. As we do that, our arms are going to extend out. You're not just going to be like T-posing or whatever. You're going to like kind of curl down on 1. So you're not just 1. It's coming down a little bit, curled inwards. So that's 1, 2, on 2, and we're going to pop out to the right. So your right leg is just going to pivot outwards. Your left leg is going to stay the same. As you do that, your left arm, which just came down, is going to come around and hit here. It's going to be kind of open, and you're going to hit here on and. So that's from the top, 1, 2, and. On 3, and you're going to come back around and do the same thing on the opposite side. So you're here, and you bring your left arm around, and then as you do that, your right leg is going to come back in, and your left leg is going to pivot out, and your right arm is going to pop out here. So that's on 1, 2, and 3, and. That's on the and, not on the actual number. So from the top one more time, that's 1, 2, and 3, and on 4, you're going to bring your left leg inwards. So now you're angled like this. Don't move your right leg. So as you do that, you're going to bring your right arm, which is here by your chest, to your mouth, like you're covering your mouth. As you do that, bring your left arm, which is currently behind you, and curl it in to be on the right side of your torso. So that's from here, 3 and 4. You're just coming back in. And then you're going to wait here. On 5, you're going to come back around. So you wait here for 1 count. Let's do that from the top. That's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. You're going to wait here for 2 counts, for 4 and 5. On 6, you're going to turn both your legs so they're facing the opposite way. As you do that, Your hand which is covering your mouth is now going to swirl around your head. So that's on 6. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. From here, your right hand, which was currently brushing around your head, is going to come down and meet your left hand, which you're going to take off of your chest. So that's going to be 7 and. You're going to brush your hands together twice, like you're brushing off crumbs, and that's going to be on 7 and. On 8, you're going to jump back up and just throw your hands out like, hey. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, from here, you're going to turn around to face the right, and you're going to bend in. So bend your legs, and then kind of punch in a little bit. And make sure both your hands are by your belt area. This is 1. On and, you're going to bring your left leg up, and as you do that, your body is going to sit back. And as you sit back, make sure to turn your shoulder blades towards facing the front, so that's 1 and. And then you're going to do the same thing for 2, bring it down on 2, and then on and, you're going to do the same thing, but bring your right leg up this time and face the other way. But make sure your face is still facing front, your shoulder blades are now just turning towards the back. So that's 1 and 2 and. On 3, come back down again, and then on and, face the front again like you did on 1 and. So that's 3 and, except this time, instead of placing your leg down, you're just going to keep it up and turn around. So you're going to bring it to the left of your body and place it behind you, so now you're facing left instead of right. So from here, that's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. On 4, you're going to be facing totally to the left, and then you're going to wait here for 5 and 6. On 7, you're going to step back with your left leg and let your right leg drag along, like you're sliding back. And to do that, your hands which are by your belt area are now going to come up like you're surprised. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And as you do that, your face is going to turn towards the front. So let's go from here. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and you're going to wait here for 8. So let's go from the top of the pre-chorus here. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, let's do that with music. Once again, this part is pretty much repeated throughout the song, so learn this and you'll be pretty much good to go. From here, this is on 1. We're going to bring our right leg out in a half circle as our left leg kind of jumps here. So just a small jump, but it's going to kind of kick your right leg out to form a half circle. So that's on 1. At the same time, your right hand is going to be by your belt area or in your pocket if you have one. Or sometimes later on in the song, the members just have it by their thigh. It's whatever works for you. As you do that, your left hand is going to be swooping back your hair. Make sure it doesn't go all the way around your head. it just brushes the side. So that's on 1. On 2 and your right leg, which has just gotten kicked out, is going to 2 and. So from here, you step right, left. And then on 3, you're going to jump with your right leg and kick your left leg out, similar to how you did before. So that's 3. And your left leg forms a half circle. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3. On 3, you've just brushed your hair back, and now on 3, you're going to bring your hand down, and at the same time, your right hand, which is by your belt area, is going to come up and brush down on your body. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3. Remember, your left hand is going to come out, and your right hand is going to brush down your body like that. And that's on 3. So from the top, one more time, that's 1, 2, and 3. On 4 and, you're going to bring your left leg to step here, and then your right leg is going to come out. But instead of just taking a small step, you're going to have your leg angled like this. At the same time, your hands, which have done this, are going to now come around and sit here. So just take them where they are and then just rotate them around the elbow. So now they're down here, and now they're to the side here. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. From here, you're going to take your left hand and put it back behind you. At the same time, it's going to act kind of like as a puppet string, so it's going to pull your right leg up with it. And make sure to keep your right arm where it is. I mean, obviously, as you turn your body, it's going to move with you. Don't leave it there, but don't bring it around with you. So this is on 5 and. Here on 6 and, your left hand, which came over here, is going to rest by your left leg, and then act as another puppet string to bring your left leg over your right leg. Some of the members choose to bring their hand over. Some of them keep it on their leg. I'm going to keep it on my leg, but you can choose to do whichever member you're following. So from here, this is 5 and, 6 and. As you're walking, make sure to kind of bop your head up each time to add a little bit of oomph to each movement. So from here, 5 and, 6 and. On 7 and, you're going to walk forward again with your right leg, so that's 7 and. As you do that, you're going to take your left hand, and again, it's going to act as a puppet string. It's going to come to your right arm and kind of pull it up. So your palm, which is facing the floor, is now going to come up and face your head. So from here, that's 5 and, 6 and, 7 and. As it pulls it, just bring it back down to where it was resting, and then have this hand come back up. One more time, that's 5 and, 6 and, 7 and then on 8 and, you're going to walk forward again with your left leg, and then this hand, which is now facing your head, is going to bob up as your head bobs up with it. So now this one is acting like a puppet string. From the top, that's here, 5 and, 6 and, 7 and, 8 and. From here, on the next 8 count, we're going to turn around to face our right, and we're going to kick our right leg out to step. Here on 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, we're going to be stepping out and coming back in. So this is our right leg, and then our left leg, and then our right leg. So this is going to be on 1 and, 2 and, 3 and. As we do that, our hands are going to come like this, kind of like we're swimming forward, but we're only going to do it once, and then keep our arms by our side. As we do that, we're going to duck our head under, like we're actually swimming, and then we're going to come back up. And by the time we're up, we should be on count and. So 1 and. So here that's 1 and now we should be back up. But our legs will continue to do the walking. So from here, that's 1 and 2 and 3 and. From 4, we're going to step our right leg out again, but instead of continuing to have the swimming position, we're going to bring our arms and cross them over our body. So our right arm is going to be on our left shoulder, and our left arm is going to be on our right hip. So that's on 4. On and, so 4 and, we're going to step back with our right foot behind our left leg. And our left foot is going to pivot forward. So that's 4 and. Our arms, which were crossed here on 4, on and, they're going to open up. So they were here before, and now they're just going to slide open. So that's 4 and. On 5, we're going to step forward with our right leg, like here. And then our arms, which were here, are going to scoot forward. So let's just go from 4 and. That's 4 and 5. On 5, as we step forward, we're just going to slide our left leg along with us and make sure it stays behind the right leg. So let's go from here, swimming. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. On 6, we've just come forward, and now we're going to take our right hand and thrust it out. So it's just come around and then scoop it in towards your body and thrust out. That's on 6. And now your palm, which is facing the sky, is now going to curl in to face your hand, or to face your face, and then come back out. So just like that. That's on 6. On 7, it curls in, and then on 8, we're going to kiss the back of our hand like Jungkook kisses his army tattoo. So from here, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. As we kiss it, you can also kind of tilt your head to the left to add a little extra like cuteness to the move. So let's go from the swimming move. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go from this part, and then we'll continue. So that's 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, from here, we're going to take a step back so we're not so up close. And as we do that, we're going to bring both our hands to our belt area. So that's 1. We're going to step back with our left leg, 1, and then we're not going to step with both of our legs. We're going to leave our right leg kind of up, so that on and it can step out to the side. So from here, that's 1, 2. Once again, that's 1, 2. The counts for this are a little awkward. I'll just show it to you first. That's 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. So a little slower. You're going to step here for 1 and then come out on 2, on the and of 2, so 2 and is going to come back in. And then on 3, you're going to stick your left leg out. And then on and, it's going to come back in. And on 4, you're going to stay here. On 5, you're going to step a little bit with your left leg again, so that's 5, and then kick your leg out again, 6 and 7, 8, 7 and 8. As you do that, your hands, for the first 4 counts, you're going to keep them by your belt area, so that's 1, 2 and 3 and. For 4, you're going to bring your right hand up to your mouth to form the shushing position, so that's 4. As you do that, you're going to kind of wave your head towards the front. The other members will go down, but Jimin, who's in the middle, will stay upright. So we're going to stay upright. So this is on 4, and we're going to be standing here. So from the top, that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And then we're going to keep our hand here as we go 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And then on 8, we're just going to kind of reset again. So let's do that one more time. That's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. All right, from here, we're going to do the same kind of swooping motion. That's going to be 1, 2, and 3. But here is where it gets a little different. Rather than coming back over for 4 and, we're just going to turn around. So using our left hand and left leg momentum that just got kicked out, we're going to turn around. So from here, the second time, that's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. Now we're facing the left side of our room. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and. We're going to stick our hands out, kind of like they're balancing us, and we're going to kind of squat. As we do that, that's 1, and then on and, we're going to kick our, not kick, but bring our left leg up. As we do that, we're going to lean backwards, and our hands are going to act as if they're balancing us, which they probably actually are. So that's 1 and, then we're going to step back. That's 2 and we're going to do the same thing and bring our right leg up. So from here, that's 1 and 2 and then on 3, we're going to bring our right leg out to the side, and we're going to like do that kind of swirling motion. We're going to bring our hips out and form a circle. So from here, that's 1 and 2 and 3, and then on 4, we're going to bring our left leg over to get ready for the next part. Sorry, that's on 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the new counts, that's 5 and 6 and 7, 8. And then on 1 of the next one, we're going to hit. But we'll go into that with the next part. So let's just go with this part from the second time. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1. All right, let's put the entire thing together and let's go with music. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1.
like a criminal undercover. Don't pop like trouble, breaking into your heart like that.
Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that.
Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm not too hard to do. I got the superstar glow, so ooh,
Do the booty
a side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you, 'cause talk is cheap.
Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Smooth like butter.
Pour you in like no other. Don't need no usher to remind me you got it bad.
Ain't no other that could sweep you up like a rubber. Straight up, I gotcha, making you fall like that. Break it down.
Alright, so we're at verse 2 and we've just gone here. So this is going to be on one of the next counts. I'll just face here real fast. We've just stepped with our left leg and we're going to turn around to the back slowly. So as we do that, we're going to bring over our shoulder, our right shoulder, and look over our right shoulder. As we do that, your right hand is going to be at your belt area, and your left hand is going to be brushing across your mouth. So that's 1, 2. All right, I'm going to use the back so you can do that. So that's 1, 2. On 3, you're going to kind of step with your left leg. That's 3. And then 4, you're going to bring your right leg over. So one more time, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. As you do 4, you're going to bring your left hand, which is on your mouth, and flick it. So that's 4. One more time, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5 and 6 and 7, 8. If you don't know how to do this foot movement, I'll just teach it to you really fast. You only have to do it with one foot though, so don't worry too much. Basically, you're going to be on your toe and then move your heel to the left. Then put all your weight onto your heel and then move your toe to the left. And repeating that, that's put all your weight onto your toe and to the left, and then heel to the left. So you're only going to do that for a little bit, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you do that, you're going to kind of just drag your right foot across. So from here, that's 4. See, your toe is already facing this way, so that means you're going to put all your weight onto your heel and then bring your toe across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So you've just gone 4, 5, and 6, and 7. On 7, you're going to bring your right hand, which is by your belt area, and bring it up towards your face. So again, we're here for 4. That's 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and on 8, and so we're here, and we're going to bring our right hand around and down our body. Just very briefly, this movement is pretty quick. At the same time, your left hand is going to just come back and here. So together, that's 8 and. At the same time, your legs, which are just doing this movement, they're going to jump out and kind of bring your knees together, but not that much. And when you jump, you're going to look down, but don't like hunch yourself over. You're just going to look down. So that's 8 and. So let's go from here. That's 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and. From here, we're going to walk this way to the left. We're going to step up our left leg, and our hands, which are by our belt area, are going to scoop. So like kind of like we're scooping something. Our shoulders are just going to scoop. So that's 1, and then on 2, we're going to step with our right leg, and then we're going to bring it over. So now we're kind of facing the back-ish. That's 1. On 2, we're going to keep looking forward, but our body is going to be kind of facing the back. And then our right hand, which was by our belt area, is going to come up and point behind us. At the same time, your left arm is going to just hold your right bicep. So from here, that's 1, 2. On 3, we're just going to keep walking with our left leg, and then put our hands here. And that's going to be on 4. So this from here is 1, 2, 3, and then on 4, we're going to kind of jump out a little bit and put our hands by our belt area. So one more time, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's put that together from this part. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, 6, 7, 8, we're kind of transitioning into the next part, which is Jin's part. So we're here, this is 4. On 5 and 6, we're going to bring our neck and do a neck roll. It's going to be going counterclockwise, so going to the left just once. And make sure to leave your hands by your belt area and have your neck roll be kind of exaggerated, so it's a large movement and not that small. So that's 5, 6. And then when you come here, you're going to bring your right arm out as you prep to spin. You're going to use your right arm as kind of to boost your momentum. So from here, that's 5, 6. On 7, we're going to turn to the right. 7 and 8. All right, so from here, let's just go from the beginning real fast, and then we'll move into this next part. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, here we're going to do just a tiny jump as we bring our hands from our belt area to our armpit area. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're here with our legs, and we're just going to bend our left leg. As we bring our body to the left, we're going to be doing kind of circular motion with our body for this part. We're going to start with going to the left. Our hands are by our armpit, and they're going to spin out and in, and they're going to wait here for 4 counts. So that's on 1, 2, 3. On 4, we're here, and we're going to bring our legs, which are currently out, and we're going to take our hands and we're going to kind of brush them in, and that's on 4. By now, we should be kind of at the bottom of our body circle. So our hands, which are by our armpit, are now going to come out and swipe our hands across the legs and bring them together. As you swipe, you're going to bring your left hand in front of your right. And they're going to kind of form like a loose X, but like facing down. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on 5, 6, 7, you're still coming up. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on and 8, we're going to jump to face the left. So our legs, which are here, are going to jump and then land left, right. So again, that's 5, 6, 7, and 8. As we do that, we're going to bring our hands back to our belt area. And so now we're facing this way. Let's go from here one more time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here, make sure you're facing to the left as well as your body. And we're going to go and 1, and 2, and 3. So, I'm going to start by facing the front. Let's pretend we're facing left. We have our hands by our belt area, and our legs are a little more than shoulder width apart. And we're going to go and 1. We're going to lift up onto our toes and then lean back at the same time. That's and then 1, we're going to return back to here. So that's and 1. On and 2, we're going to do the same body motion, except our head is going to turn to the left. So here you would be facing the back at this point. So that's from the top, and 1 and 2. Here on and 3, you're going to pivot your legs so that they're facing the back as well. So remember, this is the left and this is the back. That's and 1 and 2, and then pivot your legs and do the same motion. And 3. Let's do that one more time. And 1 and 2 and 3. From here, we're going to jump. Now let's pretend that this is the back. We've just gone and 3. We're going to jump with our legs shoulder width apart. That's and then we're going to brush our hands back like we're flicking our coattails, and we're going to lean to the right. So that's and 4. As we lean to the right, we're going to lift our left leg up like we just kind of got knocked off balance. So that's and 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, we turn back towards the front, which is over there now. So let's go one more time as if this was facing the left and that's facing the back. That's and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, we turn around. So now let's go facing the actual left and the actual back. That's going to be from here, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go from here again. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's put that together with the beginning where we're facing back here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Now let's go with music.
Making you fall like that. Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm with your heart into two. I got this superstar glow, so ooh. To the boogie line.
Alright, now we're at the pre-chorus, and like I said before, it's pretty much the same thing. So remember, we're going to start jumping out on 1. This is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here's where it gets a little bit different. Rather than trying to face this way and going 1 and 2 and, we're going to keep facing to the left. So it's actually kind of convenient in terms of having to turn. So we've just come 7 and 8. Now we're going to make sure we're facing all the way left, but our face is facing the front. We're going to have our hands by our belt area, and it's just going to be kind of like the opposite of what we were doing earlier. So we're going to bend forward. This is 1, and then on and, we're going to lift our right leg up and turn our shoulder blades towards the front. That's 1 and And then we're going to do the opposite. 2, and lift our left leg up and face the back. 2, and now we're going to come back down. 3, and then lift our right leg up, and. So that's 1, and 2, and 3, and. And like before, instead of putting our leg down on 4, we're going to keep our leg up and turn around, so now we're facing the right. We're going to have our leg up and turn it towards the right and put it down, so now we're facing the right totally. So again, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And like before, we're going to wait here for 5 and 6, and then on 7, we're going to step back with our right this time and drag our left leg. So 7. As we do that, we're going to bring our hands up, like gasp, like we're shocked. So that's 5, 6, 7, and we're going to wait here on 8. So let's go from here again. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go from the beginning again. That's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chorus, and once again, this is pretty similar to the first chorus. There's just a few minor adjustments. So we're going to start off to review. We're going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here's where it gets a little different. So remember, on the last time we did 5, 6. This time we're going to be turning and doing it this way. So 5, where we scoot forward, is still going to be the same. That's 5, but this time rather than just dragging our left leg to meet our right leg, it's actually going to come in front, which means now we're facing the right instead of the left previously. So that's 5, 6. On 6, instead of throwing our right hand out, we're going to throw our left hand out. So that's 5, 6. And then remember, we have our palm facing the sky. It's going to curl in towards our face and then out. That's once again facing the sky, curl in and out. So that's 5, 6, 7, and then on 8 we kiss our back of our hand and tilt our head. From 5, that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go from here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, it's going to be kind of the same leg movements. So remember, we step back. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. This time though, instead of staying upright, we're going to actually tilt down a little bit. So rather than doing our head wave and then coming back up, we're just going to do our head wave and then kind of sit a little bit. So bending your knees, and we're going to be kind of leaning forward a little bit. Make sure your head is still up. You're not like hunched in. Your head is still facing up. You're just kind of bent a little bit more. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And then this part again is pretty similar. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and this time, instead of doing the balancing part, we're just gonna face the front. So that's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7, we're going to walk forward with our our right leg, and bring our right arm like we're pushing out. So we're here, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. We're going to walk forward with our left leg now, and our hand, which was just out here, is going to come out like this. So this is 7, and then 8, we're going to do another circle, this time with both of our hands. That's 7, 8, and then on one of the next count, we're going to jump like this. So we're going to jump with our right leg out this time, and our hands are now down, and the palms are facing the back. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Also, I forgot to mention, but our head is going to be facing the left. So that's 1. From here again, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Let's do from this part again, and then we'll do the whole thing. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. All right, let's do the whole thing together now. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And things are going to get a little bit tricky, but with enough practice, you should be able to remember everything. So don't worry about it, just keep practicing. You got this. We've just landed here on 1. I don't really know the counts for how this works, so I'm just going to go with the doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. It's a little bit of a funky rhythm, because it doesn't go with a normal syncopated rhythm, but it goes with the guitar. So I'm just going to go with the guitar noises, and then hopefully that should line up with how the song works. So we've just gone here. So we're here, do, and then for the next part, we're going to kick our left leg out, and we're going to brush our middle finger down the leg. So that's do, do-do, do-do. So that's for 2 do-dos. And then here, we're going to bring our hands together, or not together, but we're going to stretch both our hands out, and we're going to kind of twinkle them up like we're grabbing something. At the same time, since we've just come here and we've kicked our leg out, we're going to kind of pretend like we're bringing ourselves forward, and we're going to do that by leaning forward first with our chest and then our neck. So like we're being pulled forward. That's on 1, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. As we do that, we're lowering our left leg to the floor. From here, we're just going to stay where we are with our legs, but our hands are going to shoot out. On the next doo-doo, let's start from the beginning. That's 1, doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. On the next doo-doo, we're going to bring our right and left arm like they're running. So our right arm is going to come down and our left hand is going to come up. So that's that together. At the same time, our right leg, which is behind right now, is going to kick forward. And then we're going to jump out like this. So as we do that, our hands are going to kind of look like we're running. So we've just done doo-doo. On the next one, doo-doo-doo. We're going to kick out and sit like that. So from the beginning again, that's 1, doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, here. And now we're going to go doo-doo-doo-doo. So to do that, we've got our left leg, the knee is going to turn in, and at the same time, our right shoulder is going to lift. And we're going to kind of lift our body as well. So that's doo-doo. And then for the next doo-doo, we're going to come back in, doo-doo, and do the same thing with our other leg. Our right knee is going to come in. At the same time, our left shoulder is going to raise. So that's doo-doo-doo-doo. From here, we're going to bring our right heel, and it's going to come in, 1, 2. Similar to how we were doing our left foot before, we're going to do kind of the same thing here, but I'll walk you through it. So we just come here, we're going to move our right heel in, and then our toe, and then our heel and our toe. So we're just doing it twice. So we're here, we go doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, and at the same time, our hands are going to kind of like playing a guitar. So doo-doo, it's going to flick twice. At the same time, our heel is moving in. So we're here, doo-doo, and our left hand remains in our belt area. The second time we do that, doo-doo, it's going to come up like it's holding the edge of the guitar. So from here, that's doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, and both times our hand only flicks twice. So that's 2 and 3 and. The next time, so we've gone like that, and then we brought our hand up. It goes doo-doo-doo-doo, and here, our hands are going to go right and left, right. It's very fast, so don't worry if it gets a little messy, just as long as you have the ending properly. It's going to go, your right hand is going to your left hip, then it's going to come up, and then your left hand is going to go to your right hip, and your right hand is going to go to your left shoulder. So that's do-do-do-do. A little faster, do-do-do-do. With that, your legs are going to kind of, it's not going to do the same heel-toe as before. It's just going to go left, right, left, left, right, left. So it's not doing this. It's just going left, right, left. So with the hands, that's going to be do-do-do-do. Going from here, that's do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. And now we're here. So for the next part, get it, let it roll. We're going to jump like that. We're going to switch our legs. So right now our right leg is in front of our left leg. We're going to jump and then we're going to change. So now our left leg is in front of our right leg. Our hands, which were just here, as we jump, they're going to come out to open by our chest. So that's, as we jump, we're landing like that. So that's do-do-do-do, get it. So we jump and then land and then they say get it. So let's just go from here real fast. Do-do-do-do, do-do, do-do-do, do 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 do, get it. And then after they say get it, we're going to jump again, and we're going to switch our legs back to how they were. So our right leg is going to be in front of our left leg. So we're here, we've jumped like this, and then we've jumped back. Our hands, which were here previously, are now just going to come up in like loose pointer fingers. So we're here, and now we're going to jump, and we're going to land like that. So with the notes, that's do 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 do, jump, get it, jump, or jump, get it, land. So we jump as they say get it. So one more time from here, that's do 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 do, do 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 do, get it, jump, let it. On let it, we're here, and we're going to jump out. As we do that, our right hand, so our hands are here, our right hand is going to come behind our body, and our left hand is going to grab our thigh. So we're here, and we're going to jump. And to do that, we're going to do a small body roll up. So we're going to lean forward with our hips, and then we're going to lean forward with our chest, and then our head. So together, that's like that. It doesn't have to be like super exaggerated, just small. And then that's let it, and then on roll, we're going to turn around and use our right hand, just like flick and point. So let's just go from here really fast. That's jump, get it, jump, let it, roll. Going from here, that's do 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 do, do 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 do, jump, get it, jump, let it, roll, and we turn around. So let's go over all of that really slowly, and then we'll do it with 50% speed music. So we're here, that's one, do 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 do, jump, one, get it, jump, let it, roll. So this is part 2 of the dance break. We've just gone roll and we've turned around. From here, we're going to jump out, shoulder width apart with our feet, and our arms, they're going to go like that. So they're at loose pointer fingers, and the left hand is going to be by your mouth, and the right hand is going to be up. So that's one, and then on and, it's going to switch places. So now your right hand is going to be by your mouth, and your left hand is going to be up. So that's, I'm going to do it with doo-doo again. So that's doo-doo. From here, we're going to bring our left leg and kind of kick it in, and we're going to bring our right leg in a circle. Similar to in the chorus, but we have our hands in a different location. So we've just gone doo-doo, and then doo-doo-doo. We're going to bring our right hand, which was by our mouth, and we're going to brush it along our leg as we extend it in a circle. So from the beginning, that's doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. From here, we're going to walk with our legs right, left, right. So we've just gone here, making a circle. We're going to right, left, right. Right, we're going to walk forward, and then left, right. We're going to walk quickly with our left, and then put our right leg behind it. So we've just gone here, we're going to go right, left, right. With our hands, we've just gone down here. We're going to go do, do, do. So our hands are still going to be in their loose pointer fingers. They're going to extend, so our right hand is at the top, and our left hand is at the bottom. And then they're going to switch places and be like that. So that's do, do, do. At the same time, our legs, which had just come here, they're going to go do, do, do. So from the top, that's do, 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 do. From here, we're going to kind of jump with our legs together. And we're going to bring our hands, which are here, and we're going to push them behind our body. So our right hand, which was by our bottom hip, is going to come back and brush down our body. As you do that, our left hand, which was up, is now going to be pushed down our body by our right hand. So that you've just gone do. From here, we're going to bring our left hand by our hip, like that. And then we're going to take our right hand and flick it twice. So that's do. From here, as you can see, we've been leaning this way, and we're kind of looking to where our hand is flicking. In addition, we've also kind of straightened up our legs, so one is straight and one is a little bent. So that's do. So let's just go from here real fast. That's do. From here, we're going to extend our left leg, so it's going to bend like this. At the same time, we're going to take our left hand and kind of like strike it like a guitar. So from here, we just flipped our hand twice, and now we're going to strum a guitar, and then we're going to pull back up and rotate our knee out as we strum the guitar again, and then we're going to strum the guitar again. But this time when we bring it back up, we're going to keep our knee where it is. So that's do. One more time, let's go from here. Let's go from there. So that's do. So now we're here. Now we're gonna go do. So we're gonna turn our knee out. So we have like a wide stance, and we're gonna rotate our body. So we're making a circle. So to do that, we're gonna kind of pop our chest out and bring our shoulders back, and then rotate them to the right. We're gonna rotate them to the left as our chest pops out. So that's like that. We're gonna hold it for do, and then on do, we're going to bring our right hand forward. But let's start from here, real fast. That's do. And then from here, we're going to bring our right hand forward and then lift up. So forward and then up. At the same time, we're going to bring our right leg in with our left leg. So out, up, and hit once. So one more time. That's out, up, hit. Let's go from here. All right? So that's do. One. And then on get it, let it roll, we're going to turn around and reset. So just get it, let it roll. And then we're going to be at Uni's verse. So let's go from here one more time, and we'll put everything together. So from here, that's do. One. Get it, let it roll. So let's do that with 50% speed music.
I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind. Rolling up the party, got the right vibes. Move like haters.
Fresh boy, pull up and we lay low. All the players get moving with the bass low. Got army right behind us when we say so. Let's go.
Alright, we finished the dance break and now we're at Elie's first. I promise you it's all smooth sailing from here. So we've just gone around, get it, let it roll. I'm going to do this part with the words in the song too. That way it's just easier for you. So the other members do this kind of bounce thing while Yoongi just does hand movements. I'm going to take a little bit of creative liberty here and combine both of them together since I'm only one person. But you can do whichever one you want to do, or you can do both. It doesn't really matter. So I'm going to teach you the hand movements first, and then we're going to combine it with the feet. So on Ice on My Wrist, I'm the nice guy. Ice on my wrist, we're just going to be like kind of wiping our hands together. I'm the nice guy. We're going to bring them up into two fists and make sure our palms are facing us. Curl them into fists and just say nice guy. We're going to hit them in twice. So that's ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. From here, we're going to go got that right. And so here on for got that right, we're just kind of doing whatever. Got that right body. Here we're going to tap our chest twice. We're referring to ourselves, and we're going to extend our left arm out. So that's body and. So that's got that right body and then right mind. We're going to take a gun gesture and kind of point it at our head, right mind. So that's got that right body and that right mind. Putting that together with the first part, that's ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got that right body and that right mind. Next is rolling up to party. We're just going to do like a rolling gesture with our hands. Rolling up to party, and then got that right vibe. We're just going to come back to the center and reset because we're walking forward, so we're going to come back and reset. So just to recap, that's ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got that right body and that right mind. Rolling up to party. Now with our feet, we're going to be walking forward. First, we're going to walk forward with our right leg. And then we're going to go dun dun. To do that, just kind of bend your knees twice. And at the same time, bring your shoulders up and down to add that extra bouncing movement. So that's dun dun. And then you go ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. So that's dun dun, and then you're going to bring your left leg forward slowly and then walk. And then you're going to go dun dun again. And then you're going to bring your right leg forward and walk slowly again and go dun dun. So let's combine that with the hand movements very slowly. I'm going to walk forward, dun dun. Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy, dun dun. Got that right body and that right mind, dun dun. Rolling up to party, got the right vibe. And we're going to step back and reset. Let's do that a little bit faster this time. That's dun dun, ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy, dun dun. Got that right body and that right mind, dun dun. Rolling up to party, got that right vibe. Alright, from here, we're going to bend down a little bit. We're going to bend our knees and kind of hunch in a little bit. And now both our hands are by our belt area. From here, we're going to kick our leg out in a circle. Make sure it goes forward first and then around, not the other way around like we've been used to. So that's on smooth like butter, hate us, love us. We're going to do the same thing as we did with this leg, as we're going to do that with the left leg. It's just going to come around in a circle. So we're going to hunch down, right leg out, hunch down again, left leg out. So combining that with the previous part, that's dun dun, ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy, dun dun. Got that right body and that right mind, dun dun. Rolling up to party, got the right vibe, dun, out, dun, out. Alright, from there, we're going to hit again, and this time, we're going to hit our shoulders twice. So we come in, that's on 1, and then 2 and 3. We're just going to lift our left shoulder twice and bring our right shoulder down twice. So that's 2, 3. So one more time, that's 1, 2, 3. On 4, we're going to bring our right hand from where it was by our belt, and we're going to circle it around and put it by our chin, like we're thinking. And then your left hand will just come up to meet the elbow. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. At the same time as we do that, our legs, which were previously together, are now going to come out, and we're going to sit here. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now from here, we're going to go 5, 6. We're going to hit forward with our shoulder 2 times, and that's on 5, 6. At the same time, you can kind of like tilt your head up to add more of a kick to it. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 7 and 8, you're going to walk back to your position. So let's go from here one more time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's go from here. Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. That's dun dun, ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Dun dun, got that right body and that right mind. Dun dun, rolling up to party, got that right vibe. Out, dun, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here is where they form army, but there's 7 of them and 1 of these. So I'm going to do the R because that only requires 1 person. You can also do the Y if you want because that's only 1 person as well. Or if you do happen to have more than 1 person, you have the option to form the A or the M as well. I'm just going to go with the R. So here, I'm going to take my right hand and stick it behind my back so you can't see it. Then with my left leg, I'm going to kick it out and make sure my toe is pointing up. My left hand is going to kind of grab an imaginary baseball cap brim, but it's all the way up here. And that forms the curve of the R. So as you can see, I'm forming the R, like the backwards R. That would be the actual R, but we're here. So we're going to wait here for 4 counts. On the first 2, our head is going to be facing to the left. So we're here for 1, 2. And then on 3 and 4, we're going to turn and face front, and that's 3 and 4. So here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, we're going to reset. So let's just go from here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's put that together with the beginning of the piece first and then go with music. That's dun dun, ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Dun dun, got that right body and that right mind. Dun dun, rolling up to party, got the right vibe. Down, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind. Rolling up the party, got the right vibes. Move like haters. Fresh boy, pull up and we lay low. All the players get moving when the bass low. Got army right behind us when we say so.
similar to before. We're going to still do the same. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. This time, instead of turning around and doing the swimming part, we're going to do a shuffling motion for 4 counts. So we've just gone here, and now we're going to jump into like kind of a running stance, and our legs are going to be bent. Our left leg is in front of our right leg. From here, we're going to do a shuffling motion. So our left leg is going to slide back while our right leg kicks out. So that's 1, and from here, we're going to jump onto our right leg and kick our left leg up. That's 2. And then our right leg is going to slide back and kick our left leg out. So that's 2, and we're going to do the same thing as before. So jump forward and then kick our right leg forward. So let's just kind of put that together real fast. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and. Let's do that one more time. That's 1, and 2, and 3, and. At the same time, our hands are just kind of doing like a running motion. It'll feel natural to you when you do it. So when you kick your right leg out, you'll kick your left arm out, and vice versa. So from here, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and. After doing this, we're going to turn ourselves to be facing to the right. Not all the way to the right, but just angled to towards the right. So from here, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and. So we've just gone here. We're going to put our right leg down and then jump up with our left leg. So we're going to jump up and then land left, right. So just from here real fast, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and down and jump. As we jump, our legs are now spread, so we're going to slide our left leg in towards the right. As we do that, since we've turned to face the right, now we're going to turn our bodies and face the left again. At the same time, we're going to bring our right hand forward and then do the kissing our hand motion. So real fast from the shuffling, that's 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, jump, slide, out, and then kiss. So let's just put that together with the beginning of the chorus. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and jump, thrust, kiss. From here, we're going to do the same leg motion as before. It's going to be the same one from the second chorus, which means at 4, we're going to lean forward rather than standing up. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. We're going to do the same moves as before. That's 1, 2, and 3, and then turn, and then 5, 6, we're grooving again. And then this time, on 7, we're going to be pointing to our brain or to our head, and then on 8, we're going to point to the sky. So that's 7, 8. Let's do that one more time from the second part of that. That's 1, 2, and 3, turn, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's go from the beginning of the chorus. That's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. We're almost done. It's just this last part and we've got the whole dance. So we've just gone 7, 8. From here, we're going to walk with our left foot first, and we're going to point to the sky with both of our hands. So that's 1, and then on 2, we're going to walk forward with our right leg this time, and swipe both our hands across. So that's 1, 2. On 3, we're going to walk forward with our left leg again, and we're going to point out to the sides, 3, and then on 4, we're going to walk forward with our right leg and swipe our hands together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5 and 6, we're going to step forward with our right leg and screw there. So that's 5 and 6, and we're going to have our hands pointing towards the floor. So that's 5 and 6. On 7 and 8, we're going to walk with our right leg and then turn our palms to the sky like what? And that's 7, 8. So that's 5 and 6, 7, 8. Let's go from the beginning. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. On the next 8 count, for 1, we walk forward with our left leg and now point to the sky with only one hand. So that's 1. On 2, we're going to walk forward with our right leg and swipe both our hands across. So that's 1, 2. For 3, we're going to walk forward with our left leg again and point out with both hands, but this time they're not all the way out, they're a little bent. So that's 3. On 4, we're going to walk forward with our right leg and swipe both our hands across, so that's 4. So from the top of that 8 count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here, 5, 6, and 7, that's you be like, oh my god. And you just kind of group here, you be like, oh my god, and then you step back. So from the second 8 count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. On 8, you're going to clap your hands together. And your legs are going to be shoulder width apart. So that's 8. Let's go from the beginning of that part again. That's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. Our body is going to rock to the left 3 times. At the same time, our left hand is going to form a pointer finger. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're just leaning to the left and our chest is bobbing up and down 3 times. So that's 1, 2, 3. After 3, we're going to come to the center and clap. And then we're going to do the same thing going to the right. So our chest is just going to keep bobbing up and down. And now our right hand is going to form a pointer finger and go 4, 5, 6. And notice we're pointing repeatedly to the left and then to the right. And it's in a different spot each time. It progressively gets further away. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On and, so 7 and, we're going to come up to the front, just take a step forward, and throw our hands out like what? So we've just gone 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now our hands are going to come to our belt area, and our legs are going to be together. So from here, that's 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. From here, our right leg is going to be kicking out 1, 2. It's just going to kick out from our toe, and we're going to lean back at the same time. So that's 1, 2. When we do our second kick, our right hand, which is by our belt area, is going to come up and brush across our face. So that's 1, 2. From here, on 3, rather than kicking out to the side, we're going to turn our body and kick to the front. So from here, that's 1, 2, 3. And then 4, we're going to take our thumb and brush it across our lip, kind of like how we did in the beginning. So from the beginning here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. On 5 and 6, we're going to turn around 5, 6, And then 7 and 8, we're going to strike a pose. All the members do different things each time. I'm going to just kind of make up my own pose. You can do whatever you want, depends on which member you're following, or if you're doing your own thing. So let's go from here one more time. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go from this part. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's put that together with the walking in the beginning. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
To the boogie line.
Side step right left to my beat. I like the move right with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap. A side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll. Get it, let it roll. Get it, let it roll.
Eyes on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind. Rolling up the party, got the right vibes. Move like haters.
Fresh boy, pull up and we lay low. All the players get moving with the bass low. Got army right behind us when we say so. Let's go. Side step right left to my beat. I like the move right with me, baby.
Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap.
Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Cool like, cool shade. And you know we don't stop. High like, ain't no. You been like, oh my god.
We gon' make it rock in his head. We gon' make it bounce in his head.
Hotter, sweeter, cooler, butter.
Get it, let it roll.
looking into your heart like that.
Cool shade stunner, yeah, owe it all to my mother. Hot like summer, yeah, I'm making you sweat like that.
Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm not too hard to do. I got the superstar glow, so ooh,
Do the boogie
a side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap.
Side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Smooth like butter.
Pour you in like no other. Don't need no usher to remind me you got it bad.
Ain't no other that could sweep you up like a rubber. Straight up, I gotcha. Making you fall like that. Break it down. Ooh, when I look in the mirror, I'm with your heart into two. I got the superstar glow, so ooh.
Do the boogie line.
Side step right left to my beat. I like the moon rock with me, baby. Know that I got that heat. Let me show you 'cause talk is cheap.
A side step right left to my beat. Get it, let it roll.
Get it, let it roll. Get it, let it roll.
Ice on my wrist, I'm the nice guy. Got the right body and the right mind. Rolling up the party, got the right vibes. Move like haters.
Fresh boy, pull up and we lay low. All the players get moving with the bass low. Got army right behind us when we say so. Let's go.